From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, May the 5th, 2023. The federal judge in the Tree of Life Massacre trial denied a motion this week to prohibit the death penalty as an option for the man accused of killing 11 Jewish men and women at the Pittsburgh Synagogue on October the 27th of 2018. The Trib Live reports that defense attorneys submitted a motion last month charging that the U.S. Department of Justice arbitrarily chose how it pursues capital punishment, and that it did not seek the death penalty in other similar cases. But U.S. District Judge Robert Colville said the defense fails entirely to show the government's decision was arbitrary. The trial began with jury selection on April the 24th. The coronation of King Charles III will take place tomorrow, Saturday, and as we reported to you, Israel's President Isaac Herzog and his wife Michal will be in attendance, formally representing the State of Israel. And today, Israel's ambassador to the UK, Tzipi Hotovely, shared photos with the Herzogs, tweeting, "I was proud to present President Isaac Herzog and Mrs. Herzog with their official invitation to attend the coronation of His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen Consort in Westminster Abbey tomorrow." The JTA reporting there will be a number of representatives of Jewish as well as Muslim, Sikh, Buddhist, Hindu, Jain, Baha'i, and Zoroastrian communities incorporated into the proceedings. And Jewish, Muslim, Hindu, and Sikh members of the House of Lords will hand Charles objects of the royal regalia. As we reported to you, since the ceremony is taking place on Saturday, the Jewish Sabbath, the Herzogs are staying nearby within walking distance so as to keep the Sabbath, and Chief Rabbi Ephraim Mervis was invited to sleep at Clarence House, the home of King Charles, a 15-minute walk from Westminster Abbey. Mervis shared the historic connection of this walk tomorrow.
121 years ago, my illustrious predecessor, Chief Rabbi Herman Adler, walked to Westminster Abbey on a Shabbat morning for the coronation of King Edward VII. There was an early morning service, and from there he proceeded to the Abbey. This Shabbat, I'll be walking literally in his footsteps. I'll be going to an early morning Shabbat service, following which I'll be walking to the Abbey, where it will be my privilege to represent the Jewish communities of the Commonwealth at the coronation of King Charles III. Long live the King.
Well, May is Jewish American Heritage Month, celebrating the vibrant and diverse American Jewish experience. U.S. President Joe Biden said on the occasion, for generations, the story of the Jewish people, one of resilience, faith, and hope in the face of adversity, prejudice, and persecution, has been woven into the fabric of our nation's story. It has driven us forward in our ongoing march for justice, equality, and freedom. Noting, for example, Jewish faith leaders linked arms with giants of the civil rights movement to demand equal rights for all. Biden also noted the Jewish people's history of persecution and the rise of anti-Semitic incidents today, which he called a stain on the soul of our nation. Biden noted governmental efforts to counter these incidents, but added we must each do our part to put an end to anti-Semitism and hatred and create a culture of respect in our workplaces, schools, and homes, and across social media. This Jewish American Heritage Month, he said, let us join hands across faiths, races, and backgrounds to make clear that evil, hate, and anti-Semitism will not prevail. Let us honor the timeless values, contributions, and culture of Jewish Americans who carry our nation forward each and every day. And let us rededicate ourselves to the sacred work of creating a more inclusive tomorrow. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS. For Friday, May the 5th, live Shabbat services are coming up at 6 o'clock from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed by Shabbat services from the Hampton Synagogue. At 8:30, Andrew Mandel and Tobi Kahn talk about Yom HaTzedek and the Tzedek Box. their project that introduces a new holiday and ritual focused on the deeds we do to bring about justice. At 9, it's the film Hate Spaces, followed by Muzika with Gad Elbaz. And coming up at 10:30, a replay of the Hampton Synagogue Services, followed by a replay from Central. Next, it's a look at this week's Torah Portion. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, May the 5th, 2023. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well, and Shabbat Shalom.